Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. I am still planning to go for Yagluth. But yeah, last episode I spent a lot of time in getting my food back again. And I have no idea. Let's just check it out. East. 3 left. And the thing is that I need to clear the area near Yagluth. So that's one thing. But like I said, I have no idea how far I actually got. So let's see. There's a little prick attacking my boat. No, you won't. Hey, stop it, you green-blooded piece of crap. Might as well get the boat a little bit closer to my workbench. Or a little bit more away from shore, so they won't be able to attack it unless they're swimming. Downside, that also means it's a little bit harder for me to get aboard. Okay, that'll do. Nicely go. Right. So, Yagluth. We do know there are a couple of charcoal pits, tar pits nearby. Like the one we see jumping over there. So I have to remove those. To make sure that I'm absolutely safe if slash when. Oh wait, I don't have to. Because Yagluth is that way. So what I can do is pick up the boat, sail back, and get closer to that area. One of those green-blooded pieces of junk. I think that's a better idea. Remove the portal and the workbench. Get closer to Yagluth, make a new landing. Safe here, yes. Make a new landing and start working from there. The advantage being more close is that I don't have to deal with all the problems between me and the portal. Which in turn will make it a lot easier in case I encounter something like death. Shoot, I missed. So let's turn around. And see where things take me. And all of a sudden we have 3 boxes over there. I just docked there. If I'm not mistaken, there was a Fuling village over there, and there was swamps over there. So it's going to be somewhat tricky anyway. There's the pit. Yeah, there's the village. And I think I can take that one on from the altar side, so that won't bother me too much. This might, however. In fact, there's this tiny miniature piece of swamp. I will put up some buildings later. Some protection building. 1 and 2. Great, so we got blocks here. You can see, because there's one of those bastards. Missed it. No, I didn't miss it. It didn't miss me either. So we got blocks and a tar pit, and I can't remove the tar pit unless the logs are dead. Nice, and I don't like fighting logs because they make this incredible amount of damage. Salt. Missed. Somebody stay. So, moonstone. Let's see what it says. Flying soul was split and shared among all his kin. And this one says of item. As you can see, 5 holes. I actually wonder if it's possible to have Yagluth in the pit from the car. If I can, it will make the fight a lot easier. There it is. arrows. Let's get to the boat and get out of here, have some sleep, and watch what I can actually do in the morning. As I got better visibility that way. Probably less Fulings thinking about destroying my stuff. Okay. 150. Black meal can still be transported. Yes. No, not. Not the wood, but that has a reason. Which is, I want to secure that portal and the workbench, because if they can't be seen, they also can't be attacked. If they can't be attacked, they can't be destroyed. And if they can't be destroyed, I can access that area at all times. Now, of course, everybody with a few working brain cells would be like, hey, there's a building where there wasn't a building. Let's check it out. Door is closed. Let's bash in the door, etc., etc. Hey, portal, workbench, let's destroy it. But Fulings don't have brain cells. And they're not programmed to act like this. I don't need this anymore. I can do it now, but I don't need it anymore. So, simply making sure that nothing can be seen is the easiest way to avoid it being destroyed. Eight and 13 minutes. Okay. Then there's of course the usual floods. How much do I have left? 11. See, like this, problem solved. Four. Something didn't want to be built the way I. Holy shit. Ooh, man, that spooked me. I think you figured that out by what I said. Because we have this very tiny speck of swamp here. Don't even notice it. Basically, everything says plains here. But it was enough to spawn a 2-star droga. And this is exactly why I want to cover this part up. I need firewood at some point anyway, so. Let's see, there was this tiny hole here. There. Ooh, leech party. They're making it hard for me to enter the boat. Oh well. This works too. Well, let's drop off everything we gathered. I need new food. Fine wood and no, can't stack it. How much charcoal do we have? I bet it's full. No, it isn't. Lucky me. That means I can stack it. I have to get used to the controls. I'm playing another survival game in stream, and with that one, to move everything, every stack into a chest, I need to use shift. So not everything is working as intended. Or my feelings anyway. Still not happy about this. I won't be able to change that in a while. And this, while looking nice, doesn't work. It does work here, however. Show you from another angle. So like this it works. Like that. It won't be looking that beautiful and always sticking out. So I'm not sure if it's going to look nicely. Same thing over here. I set it up here as a railing and end up with an empty area underneath. So probably stick to my previous idea, which is using the ashwood parts and tar pieces only for roof over here, only for these roof pieces, and Rouston over here. Anyway, let's see. The timer is a little bit off right now. Don't have, no, just drop that. So let's sleep. It's afternoon, but let's. Because right now I'm able to eat, And by the time the feast runs out, I'm also needing to return. And I think that's a much better option. Keep the door open. Makes escaping easier. Grab the terrain too. Step number 1. Return to your base and actually eat. How foolish. See, that's why I should keep the door open. Because I could have done this in case of emergency, but attempt number 3. I actually wonder if I should go to the mountains and find myself another silver vein so I can craft a load of frost arrows. As those do pretty well in this area. Getting this tar pit may be tricky. So let's see. That was one to be. So I made a mistake. Now I know where I have to go to. Because if I drain this tar pit, then it may make it harder for me to deal with that Fuling, Fulling, whatever it's pronounced, village. Because I can't abuse tar to slow them down and to kill them. So I hope that while I'm doing this, we won't have new tar spawning. Otherwise, I might be screwed a bit. We'll see. Can't see. Ah, perfect. Yes, who cares about environmental damage? At least they didn't in that age. Of course, world population wasn't that large at the time. So environmental damage was less prone to happen. And more important, easier to deal with. And here comes the tar. Simply let it float away right now. Because as long as nothing attacks me, I'm safe. Look at this. All draining into the ocean. So that's dealt with. It means at least for a while I won't have to deal. Basically, this shows some tip. First of all, to listen to the ravens, being Bugging and Moonin. Second of all, it shows in a way what Fuling is like to appear. Slightly too many. Can they get up here? Don't think so. First him. Because there's a 1-star among those buggers. There he is. No stamina. Two down. One more. 3 down. 4 down. I think I got all of them. This doesn't work with Yagluth, by the way. But it certainly was a nice way to leave those stones again. Nice way to show hit and run tactics. So, time to bring the loot home. What time? 4:40. 12 minutes left. 34 arrows, so I need to get more arrows in a bit. Well, at least I got feathers again. Drogas and Kelly's over there. Let's focus on the village. Not going to focus on swamp creatures. Will I be able to hit that lot from here? Yes. Oh, look at that, we got another growth. Where is the bugger? In there, okay. I need to craft arrows. If people wondering why I'm using the bow, I simply... There's another one. Don't like fighting things up close and personal when they're bigger than I am. So the growth are respawning now. Time to get out of here anyway. 2 minutes left. Craft new arrows, craft myself. No, only new arrows actually. Let's run. Why am I picking the wrong? Never mind. You folks never know the answer for that. I don't even know the answer to that. Car and this one. That's in that one. Trophies and meat upstairs. Wood can be turned into charcoal. And done. I'm asleep. 16 seconds of rested bonus left. Not bad either. But we still need to take out that village. And after that we can actually start preparing the battleground. Although I don't think there will be that much preparing to be done. Letting the ground a little bit and that's it. Put a sign up. think the village is larger as I thought it would be. Hey, stand still, prick. Got you. Yeah. Now I got you. I think I'm going to do funny. Whoa. I'm not going to do the funny one. Because I made a big mistake. Oh well. I didn't have the intention to kill the logs, but never mind. Where are there are the Fulings? Okay. I can deal with that using different weapons. Also, collect feathers. Like feathers. That big boy is back. Or is it another big boy? I think it's another one. Thank you. Well, at least I've got enough logs meat now. Now, so a seagull. Yep. So the plan I had was to move to the village. Where are my feathers? Over there. Move to the village and use that one tower to snipe everything in it. What I hadn't seen because of the terrain was that there were several the little buggers standing nearby. Like that. So the moment I try to get there, I'm noticed, and the moment I'm noticed, they will attack me. Like he does. And the ones behind him. So by the time I'm actually able to do what I want to, maybe dark, no rested bonus, and a near full inventory. Yep, I'm spotted. This is what I meant. Let's just hope that the berserker doesn't destroy the tower, because if that happens, I'm quite screwed. We already killed one. There's two more. There's number 3. Then we have a couple of shaman nearby. Like the one over there. Who's the one? I think one of those two berserkers is actually a start one. Which isn't nice to deal with. 15. That's 2-star. Okay. That was a 2-star. And that mage is a pain because he's inside the building. So I won't be able to destroy him for a while. There's the berserker. Missed. I think there are 2 mages in there. I see 2 bubbles. But every once in a while my sneak shot is working out One star, no star, and a berserker. Berserker is gone, I can take care of the other ones. If I keep missing, then I won't be able to take care of any of the other ones. Gone. Gone. The damage modifier from sneaking is so nice. Because it's really one shot, one kill. Somebody saw me? Guess so. Yep. I was thinking to move my ship this way, but it's also a little bit too dangerous in case they do attack me. Oh shit. One kilogram. Don't need a trophy. I missed. For the time being, I've got enough logs piles, which I don't need anymore. I've got enough logs meat, which I do need for the pot. And enough other stuff as well. So in regards of that, food won't be a problem in the next episodes, not even in the next biome. After that, it'll be tricky, especially early. But I think I'll manage. For today, I think I'll end it here. Given the time and the things I need to do, all of that. It's the disadvantage of having a full-time job, I would say. So let's repair some stuff. Because I still need to do that. Next week I'll continue with hunting down Fuling, Fulling, whatever it is, in that village. If I do it like fine wood. Continue hunting down that Fulings in that village. Hopefully I'm able to prepare the entire Yagluth area. I am actually able to fight the bugger. Now what of this? That's not bad. Maybe I should connect it up to him as well. Like that. Sure, it's looking better in daylight. So for now, let's go upstairs and we are done with it. For now, thanks for watching everybody. I do hope you've been enjoying it. We got this little scare with the 2-star Roger, but eventually even that one wasn't that hard to deal with. So things are improving skill-wise, fortunately. I wish everybody a very good week and I hope to see you next week. See you then. Goodbye.